So at a certain point, man, you have to get out of your head and, in my opinion, you work from your heart, you work from your spirit, and you just decide to go. You take a leap of faith and you just go try, man. There's not going to be a perfect time. There's not going to be a perfect date. There's not going to be a day when motivation will just strike you and you are now a gym person. You have to build that up from the ground up. You have to rely more on discipline than motivation or inspiration. You gotta want it way more than you want the discomfort, or rather, the comfort of not trying. So, in my experience, in my past, I was scared to come here for, I would say, two big reasons. I felt foolish. I didn't know where to start. I just didn't know what to do. And scared of failure, scared of not reaching my goals and not getting the results I would expect from spending time here. So I didn't do it. And isn't that just ironic that, like, well, that's what's happening. If you're not here, you are not reaching the results you're expecting, right? And I get everybody's goals are different. I get we might not think that this is as important as other things: school, family, career, name it. Um, I will argue forever that this adds to your person. This will add to your being. This will expand your capacity to be, just in general, across the board, your physical capability, your mental capability, and your emotional capability. You will be more emotionally stable, emotionally sound. You will be able to handle a bigger hit from life the more you come here and do things. Like, I hate to say that we have to get used to struggle, but that's the deal. You do have to get comfortable with struggling, and dare I say, you have to actively want to struggle. You have to actively want. You gotta want this, man. You just gotta want to. You just gotta want to, and to dig deep, to pull out a greater you. You gotta literally dig. You gotta get deep in your being, and that's why I think you gotta work from your soul. You gotta work from your heart to pull that out, and this will stop you, in my opinion. This will get in the way 9 times out of 10. This will tell you you can't. This will tell you to stop. This will say you've had enough. And it's because this wants to keep you safe. This wants to keep you from dying, right? So you just got to work from here. And no, I'm not dying. On the contrary, I'm actively living. I am pushing the limits of my being. And I think that's life. I feel it. Tell me otherwise. Okay, let's get it. Let's go get some fitness. Do something. And if it's not fitness, pick a goal, dude. How about we just pick goals and then we do something about them? Measurable goals. If you want to quit drinking, measure out that goal. I want to quit drinking is not is not specific enough, right? Let's say you have a serious problem. I don't know. I want to quit drinking for 24 hours. Try that. See, that's a bad example because that might kill someone. Okay, whatever, right? Gambling. Let's say gambling. I had an issue with gambling. I get it. I know that one. I had an issue with gambling. I get it. Like, I understand. Um, try not to do it for a day. Cool, I made it for a day. Try not to do it for 2 days. Nailed it. All right, try not to do it for 3 days. Look at that. We're almost at a week. We're at 6 days, no gambling. Um, I know that one's whatever, man. Problems are problems. And I'm not gonna tell you your problems aren't strong enough or to deal with. You know what I mean, right? Cool. Do that. Do that. Because that's all I'm doing. I'm doing that with running. So let's get it. There's a level of faith. You just gotta have some faith. That's why I speak on spirituality a lot when I'm doing these things and I'm doing these videos. And when I'm doing this work, I am often working from my heart. I am often pushing myself from what feels like my chest, because it's not from my head. It's not my mind telling me, go faster, go harder, go stronger, do more. Something else. Whoa. So I don't know. Y'all explain that to me. If it's not your spirit, if it's not your soul, what might it be? But I'm going to do these little vlogs more often and just post my regular, what I'm doing to build up my capacity. And why I think it's bigger than just, I'm growing a body. I'm getting faster. My legs are stronger. No, man. I am using the fire of my soul as an engine to fuel the ambitions of my mind to fulfill my physical responsibilities to the physical space around me. And I am getting prepared as a whole being to fulfill my duties here. And that's what I'm doing. Very simple. If you want to put it in a paragraph, that's what I'm doing. And if y'all want to complicate life, tell me how it's not. I want to know how you guys see things, right? How does it work for you? Because the way I see things and the way I feel puts the world together in a really nice way. You know? Share with me. What are you guys dealing with? What are you going through? What's your biggest issue in your life right now? Because right now, my biggest issue is just, how do I beat Luke? Like, how do I beat this guy? 'Cause he's a strong kid, and he's a determined dude, and he's gonna work. He's gonna work. How do I work harder than him, right? That's my biggest problem right now. And that's not too bad. I got other things, but I'm gonna make that my biggest problem. I am developing this questionnaire. I am gonna have this. It'll be a means to take a snapshot of Your health, my health, our health, whoever cares to participate. And you'll see where you are now. And then you can actively choose goals to achieve in various sectors of health. And we are actively trying to make movement towards those goals. And let's say you only make it 70 or 80%, 50%. You're still so much better than what you were, right? Let's say you smoke 12 cigarettes a day and you want to make a goal no smokes per day, smoking non-existent. All right, we'll work on that for 6 months. One of your goals, right? Okay, here's your 1 month check-in. What are you doing? I'm having 10 smokes a day. Okay, well, that's progress, right? That's progress. Let's work on 2 less next week. 8 cigarettes, 7 cigarettes. Let's work on it until 6 months later. I'm only having 2 cigarettes a day. I feel like a failure. I didn't make it. What are you talking about? You've literally cut your cigarette usage percentage down by 80%. You are 80% closer to your goals than you were previously. So that's basically what we're doing here, right? Measuring health goals, pointing a mirror at our health, and taking an active look at what we're doing is probably going to be the part for most people, right? Because I want to put a grade or a metric or a number to what these are and give people a rating. And that's going to hurt some feelings, dude. It's going to hurt your feelings because it hurts mine. And to be fair, I need that. I need that. It's not a bully way. It's not a shitty way. It's not going to poke fun or pass judgments. We are literally taking a snapshot, getting numbers, looking at numbers, and comparing them against averages. Not even healthy numbers, averages, numbers, no feelings. Cool? Cool. So let's figure it out, man. Things like cigarettes, alcohol, how much activity you're getting, are you reading, how much screen time are you getting, XYZ, right? All of these measurements of health, biomarkers. Where do you think you stand? If we were to measure your health, where do you think you sit? Let me know. Because right now, I would give my health a B. I think I'm a B right now. I'm doing a lot, I'm doing some stuff, but I'm not where I should be. And it's a measurement against my own standards, right? So like I'm averaging, I got an idea of what this is and what this is, but where's me and where do I want to be? That's it. Where are you? Where do you want to be? Measure it out, figure it out. Because if you were where you want to be, you wouldn't be watching me. You wouldn't be looking for motivation to figure out your health, and you wouldn't be listening to any of this. So enough talking. I gotta run.